Good morning, everyone. From Group 5, we will present our discussion facts about how to have a good reading skill. The first part is to improve reading skill. You can start by starting with what you like. Look for readings that are easy for you to understand with topics you like. For example, look for English comic books with stories you enjoy. Look at the language used. If you understand at least 50% of what is written, that would be a good start for your reading activity. Of course, you have to check the meaning of some words, but if the reading is interesting, you will do it with pleasure. After you finish one book, continue reading another book with a slightly higher level of difficulty above the previous reading.
Step 2. Find friends to discuss readings with. What makes reading interesting apart from igniting imagination and creativity is when you can discuss what you read with friends. Set time to read a chapter or an article and then discuss it with your friends.
Step 3. Read quickly to understand the gist of the text. One of the things you can do is skimming the text. Skimming is reading quickly to get an overview of the text. Skimming is reading quickly to get an overview of the text. Skim the paragraphs before and after them. Then put them back together in whiter. Why makes the most sense for you to understand the overall context after. Understanding the overall context actually when you return to the text you skip it over. You will be able to better understand the meaning of a sentence or paragraph.
Number 1. Start with a comfortable reading level. Read the phrase frequently. If you have trouble understanding what the owner is trying to convey. Next, use the 5-finger rule. Cause a book and read the phrase 2 or 3 times. Number 2. Expand your vocabulary. If you don't understanding a word, first try using context to guess what it means. Next, open a dictionary to look up the meaning of a word you don't understanding. Thank you.
Developing reading skill takes hard work just like any other skill. The time to read it every day. Read the words in a book or author reading aloud. Reading aloud to yourself or to author can improve reading and spelling skill. However, don't force readers to read aloud spelling in front of group.
Making ready fun and read letter to and interest you. Look for book that relate to hobby, current goal of topic the focus you integrate. Don't limit yourself to monograph, comic book, and graphic novel can be a powerful way to get children and new adults added to reading. Read make genre that chapter you are of interest. 2, 3 at the iPhone. To create the iPhone ready environment. Find a good place to read so you won't be distracted. Make sure the flash is well lit and you can relatively hold the book about 3 centimeters from your face. Affirmate the stand from your elbow to your wrist. Create a comfort and enjoy reading are the connect of hustle with good lighting from government. Please watch crazy I pun I mod her for reading. If you are having so many I read the positive negative feedback will and the girls I novel reading to so mix 3 and 3 make reading and social experience from I book club with friends. Start an online blog with references of the later book you read. Go to a coffee shop of coffee friend engaged by fellow who love to read. Consider things I grocery on judged by your local campus a company chatter. Read and interesting paragraph to family of or friend. You can answer the to improve the reading skill too. Thank you.
Extensive reading. Try extensive reading if you strive for more understand the text. Extensive reading can be used when you are trying to find the meaning of the reading. This technique focuses on the big picture. This technique is perfect for things like studying textbooks, reading newspaper articles for information, or reading school textbooks. The next, intensive reading. Read intensively if you want to practice the basic and learn vocabulary. Intensive reading focuses more on the detail of each item of reading material. If you want to practice pronunciation, learn grammar, or learn vocabulary, you need to read slowly and focus on each word and sentence.
2. Choose a good reading environment. If you will want to concentrate on reading materials, stay away from television, music, phones, computer, and people sharing. This distraction can make it difficult. It focus make longer to read and be frustrating. Try to read in a quiet will it place with comfortable table and chairs if you can.
Alone is can offer you reading skill because it kept you again with the text in the with your ears. When you see the read and with your ears. When you listen to the reading alone is key if you features prediction word the you can to interest students if you come interest in a word the you interest students with it do be looking up its reading in a good students does you do you too can letter the read letters